uh, talk about this theory. And one more thing, that if you are unable to complete everything in these 2 months, then I will extend it for next or 2.5 months. Until unless you are not able to place order and do it everything by yourself, till the time I'm with you. So don't worry, okay? So we will extend the class for next 2 months. Next 2 months, देखते हैं कब तक हो सकता है. So today we are going to cover a couple of topics, and the first one we are going to cover is zone fine tuning. Zone fine tuning means how to fine tune the zone. The second, we are going to talk about order placement and risk reward ratio. And the third, we are going to talk about alert and trade placement. The fourth, we are going to zone finding tools, how we can find more zone. And fifth one, we are going to talk about profit and loss simulation. So we are going to cover the couple of topics. And I would like to make a humble request to everyone: don't discuss about Indian equity market into this class. And whatever you have to discuss about US futures, US equity, US commodity, global forex. But kindly don't discuss about US equity market into this class. I know you are from that background. बेटा इस एरिया को छोड़ दो, बाद में करना है इसको. Okay. So let's proceed. First one is zone fine tuning. Before we jump into this chapter, we will have to make it clear. Are we serious? And are we confident that zone works 100%? If we are not confident that zone works 100%, then how we can move further? कोई भी ताकत हमें कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं दे सकती है कि ये काम करता है और इससे हम पैसा बना सकते हैं. Yesterday, actually, we used to run a session, and that is known as Comfo. But since October, we haven't conducted it. In Comfo, we used to discuss about everything. Yesterday, we sit together, and couple of people have complained. Ravi sir, I have a problem. Okay, tell me what is the problem. Problem is, in these days, I am unable to find out with June. You know what happened? Within few minutes, we found couple of zone, and all zones worked very well. तो उनका एक कहना क्या था कि आपके सामने सब कुछ काम करता है और जब हम आपसे दूर होते हैं तो काम नहीं करता है. The reason behind your concept behind trading is not yet clear. Why you are trading? Why market moves? Why we are following technical charts? Why zone works? Why we are placing order? Are we doing gambling? Couple of questions in their mind. और ये क्वेश्चंस के साथ एक बहुत बड़ा क्वेश्चन मार्क जुड़ा हुआ था. एंड क्वेश्चन मार्क ये था that how much time will you have to become a successful trader, and how much percentage we are looking for. How much, what the percentage of amount we are looking for if we are into this game. There is a couple of things which one we have to discuss into the trading. कल हमारा कॉन्फो का सेशन था और सेशन के ठीक बाद मिलिंद भाई का मैसेज आया, सर पहले मैसेज आया 9:10 पे कि सर ये, क्योंकि मिलिंद भाई हमारे कॉन्फो के स्टूडेंट थे, तो उन्होंने कहा उनका ये क्या था अजीब गरीब. मैं दिखाना चाहता हूँ कि आपके साथ होने से आता है, हमारे साथ होने से कॉन्फिडेंस इसलिए आता है कि सिंस 2013 I haven't changed my statement that something else will work for you. If I am confident enough and if I must stick on that a specific trade or a specific zone, means it works. ठीक है. So let's proceed further. So let's talk about zone fine tuning. When we are talking about zone fine tuning means, first of all, when market is going down, we don't have to worry or care about that market will go up or market will go down, because we are not a kind of investor who is going to use one sentence that buy right, sit tight. We will buy in wholesale and we will sell in retail. We can go for long as well and we can go for short selling as well. From day one, I am trying to teach you the forex and future market. Future may be a little bit difficult. Why I have stopped you not to trade into gold? Why I have stopped you not to trade into commodity? Why I have stopped you don't trade into crude oil right now? Is there any legal way, or I want not कि आप successful मत होइए, or I will teach you all the legal way. Before we jump into this session, one session we are going to complete, and that is point number 6. And then point number 6 is known as exchange. This is a boring chapter, exchange. The entire market is being controlled by one exchange, and that is CME, Seaboard and CME, Chicago Metal Exchange, CME. When we are talking about CME, so first of all, before jumping into risk reward chapter, that how much risk we are going to take. A lot of people is thinking that I will trade into gold, I will trade into crude oil, or I will trade into multiple. So before jumping into this chapter, we have to understand about one more topic, and that topic is known as margin. I will try to conduct this session only in English, not in Hindi. If you have any specific problem, do let me know. I will try to resolve it. मैं अभी कुछ दिन पहले कुछ लोगों से मिला, so they had a specific problem. Ravi sir, in the session a lot of people is talking in Hindi language and we are unable to understand. I told okay, I will shift them into Indian master class. And anyway, you have the access of. So first we are talking about margin. We have jumped into a stock market not because we know about a stock market, due to leverage. Leverage means if we are going to buy gold, one website I am going to discuss with you that is magical for you, and that is a government portal, not my personal portal. Leverage means if we are going to buy gold, so we don't have that much amount in our bank. So we are going to take leverage and we are going to take margin from our broker. So there are two kind of margin. The first margin is exchange margin. Exchange margin, and the second margin is broker margin. Exchange margin and broker margin. When we are talking about exchange margin and broker margin, means exchange margin is something which one has been decided by the exchange, and broker margin is something which one has been decided by the broker. Exchange, we can use exchange margin for overnight trade, means for 1 day, 2 day, 1 month, 2 month, 3 months, 5 months, or 10 months. We can use broker margin. We can use broker margin not for 1 day, not for 2 days, not for 10 days. It is only for intraday. Means broker will give you margin only for intraday, and if you have to go for overnight risk, you have to go with exchange margin. So the second question will come in our mind, right? Bhai, if we have to trade, what kind of margin we do have? If you are an intraday trader, means you have to close your trade during the day. Then you have to use your broker margin. But if you think you are not going to close your trade during the day and you are going to take it overnight, 1 day, 2 day, 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week, 5 week, or 1 month, 2 months, means in that case you are going to use exchange margin. Exchange have a set of rules, which one we are going to follow. So first exchange, in next class we will talk about depth of exchange. क्या बात करेंगे अगले क्लास में? In depth of exchange, what is Nymex, how does it work, what is CME, what is Seaboard. But today I'm going to give you a glimpse of exchange and exchange margin. So this is our portal, and over here click on CME. CME is Chicago Mercantile Exchange. This is CME Group, and CME is the exchange which decide everything about US market, everything, even what is going. So in CME there is agriculture, there is a forex pair, there is micro futures, everything is there is energy, there is equity, there is interest rate, and there is metals. Whatever you are going to trade, everything is there in CME. Are you able to check it? So whatever price you want to check, for example, if you are going to trade on energy, the energy crude oil futures price is 102.69, and today it is up by 1. So this is your exchange where so why we are teaching you, why we are going to learn about this exchange margin and broker margin. For example, if we are going to talk about anything, like if you are going to talk about US equity market, E-mini S&P 500 future. Are you able to find out S&P 500 or Nasdaq 100? सबको दिख रहा है? Are you able to find out? जमुरो, नालायको, yes no type कर दो. I know for some people it's too early. For some people it's midnight. But until unless you will not type, how I thank you very much. Thank you. थोड़ा मुस्कुराहट रखिए चेहरे पे. Monu, you are going to learn something magical right now in next 10 minutes. Trust me. So thank you. ग्रुप का एक बेनिफिट क्या है कि ग्रुप में आप कम्युनिकेट करते हैं. ग्रुप का एक डिसएडवांटेज क्या है कि जब कम्युनिकेट करते हैं, कपल ऑफ पीपल who are unable to understand, they feel that I'm stuck somewhere and I'm not into right place. तो ग्रुप का एक एडवांटेज भी है, ग्रुप का एक डिसएडवांटेज भी है. So now, so this is your exchange margin and this is your broker margin. So when we are talking about exchange margin and broker margin, for example, if we are going to talk about anything like gold, so before we jump into any trade, so we are going to talk about 1 minute. We are going to talk about first one is risk reward ratio. So risk is equal to I am going to tell you, a lot of people have complained in this world that my account has blown up. It will not blow up. Your how much amount there should be in your account if you are going to trade. I am going to tell you, keep as much as amount you can, but your amount should be exchange margin plus. Tomorrow I'm going to teach you the same topic in Super Traders class. So if you are not a part of Super Trader, I will share link with you. Join through that link, you will love it. This part, margin part. Tomorrow I will repeat this session in the morning, same time. So if you are not into this class, I will share link with you tonight and join that class as well. So exchange margin plus risk amount. What is the meaning of exchange margin plus risk amount? I couldn't understand. So the exchange margin plus risk amount. So this is your CME group. And over here, when you will click on, for example, gold future or whatever you want to click on E-mini Nasdaq. First we are going to. So when you will click on Nasdaq. So Nasdaq current price is 23958. And today's volume is 1,65,000. So 430. So this is your price and this is your volume. It means according to this, this is highly traded contract for the day. But we don't have to focus on this one. We have to focus on something else. First one is quote. So this is a quote. And the second one is volume and Y. So in which contract we can trade? I know. So we can trade into June contract. In June contract have too much volume. So we can trade into June contract. Third one is aspects. It means how. So this is $2 into Nasdaq 100. So this is everything is mentioned over there. Trading time 9:30 a.m. 18th third Friday of the contract or every month, everything is mentioned over here. But we have to click on margin. Then we'll click on margin. So to trade one micro E-mini Nasdaq 100 future, there should be $3696 in your account. How much it should be? $3696 in your account. If you are going to trade, whatever margin broker is providing you, I don't care. So $3696 there should be in your account. For example, if you are going to trade with one contract, so $3696 plus this is your chart of Nasdaq 100 index future. Nasdaq E-mini Nasdaq or macro, whatever you have to use, macro Nasdaq index future. So a lot of people have a lot of complaint that do we have a zone from where price move every day? because you are talking about zone, and only zone. I told yes, we do have a very clear zone over here, and that is a supply zone. We will talk in depth tomorrow as well. So tomorrow morning we have a class. This is a very small class. Tomorrow will be a class of hundreds, a couple of I think 300, 400 people will be there. But focus on this. This is more important. Okay. So tomorrow morning, don't miss it. You have to join. Okay, Raju bhai? I will say the link. Don't worry, किशोर भाई. जब मैं आपसे फिजिकली मिल सकता हूँ सब लोगों से ट्रेवल करके बाय द ग्रेस ऑफ पंकज सिरोया भाई, तो क्या लगता है कि मैं आपसे ये नहीं कर सकता हूँ? चलिए. So this is your zone, filled, unfulfilled. For example, it will work or not. Maybe till date we are not perfect about zone validation. We are confused that we should trade into daily chart, we should trade into weekly chart, we should trade into monthly chart, we should trade on 4-hour chart. For me, I trade on all time frame, any time frame. I will find on 5 hours, I will trade. I have 4 hours, wherever I will find the zone, I will trade. But for you, for a couple of days, you have to focus what exactly I am trying to do. So this is your filled and fulfilled. And now you have to understand this tool. Are you able to find out Fib retracement? We are not going to use Fibonacci retracement. I'm coming, Fajur, I'm coming over there. So Fib retracement we are only using. I had given a homework in last class. So we are using that if price will come up to here after touching this entry line, if it will touch 20, 25 to 21, a stop loss. If it will come this line, we will get 1:2 target. If it will come this line, 1:3 target. If you will touch this line, we will get 1:5 target. And we will, I will come with you, don't worry. I will come with you, to you with all the settings. But it will come 24,400, we will get 1:10. Forget about reward. We are not working about reward now. How much money is going to involve? So in this trade, if we are going to take, this is our entry line, this is our stop loss line, and this is the bottom one is our target line. If you are able to book a target of 1:5, go with 1:3. Go with 1:3. Okay? Go with 1:3. I'm coming. Thanks. You have already sent a message that you are okay. So go with 1:3. Right click. Create limit order. So when you are going to create limit order, then first one you have to click over here that how much risk you are going to take per trade. How much risk you are going to take per day. So if you are going to take a risk of 10 USD, then the coin, if you are going to take a risk of how much risk you are going to take over here. How much risk? For example, if you are going to take a risk of $100 per trade. $100 per trade if you are going to take a risk. So this is your take profit and this is your stop. Sorry, this is your entry price. Sorry, मैं कैसे मिस्टेक कर सकता हूँ पता नहीं, संगति का असर है. Okay, so how much risk we are going to take? Risk USD 442 USD. So you want to go with amount or you want to go with risk? How much risk you are going to take? This is very important to understand. A stop loss price is this one, your take profit price is this one, and your entry price is this one. So how much this first one we have to understand how much risk we can take. For example, if we are going to sell this order, so in this trade, we are going to take a risk of $442. For example, in this trade, we are going to take a risk of $442 per lot. So over here, if we are going to trade, then according to this rules, how much money there should be in our account, how much minimum amount there should be in our account, and that is 3692. 3692 means your broker margin is your exchange margin is 3692 plus how much risk you are going to take 442. So you have to put at least 3692 plus 442, and that amount there should be in your account. then your capital will never blow up. I know you couldn't understand. Okay, that much amount there should be in your account. A lot of people into trading, what exactly they do? They have $1,000 in your account and they put the entire capital on the stake on a single trade and they think, kya hoga? But where is the risk? You have just involved your entire amount for the margin purpose. But what about your risk? If it will go $1 up, tap, account zero, wow, you are out of the game. It happens sometimes. किसी साल ऐसा हुआ है? No, you don't have to make it 10 to 15% of extra margin. You have to do risk amount plus exchange margin. इतना पैसा आपके अकाउंट में होना चाहिए. Then you can trade. I'm going to teach everything. No worry, don't worry. Everything. So if we are going to talk about second stock, like we don't want to trade into E-mini, we want to trade into gold. Any script, this is a gold. You can trade gold into futures, you can trade gold into forex, you can trade gold into anything. So this is gold price. You can trade XA, USD, you can trade whatever. Why I stop everyone not to trade into gold forex? Why I have stopped everyone not to trade into gold futures? This is your gold price. So gold price is 4708. 4708 and volume is 29,989. Contract has been traded till now. Now, if you are going to trade into gold or gold futures or gold forex, anything, so gold future, gold forex, spot gold, everything is same. So we are not going to trade into March. March khatam. In April, we are not going to trade because in April there is no volume. If we are going to trade, we will trade in the month of June. If you are going to trade gold forex का क्या है? गोल्ड फॉरेक्स का पेयर का है XAU/USD, दैट इज गोल्ड फॉरेक्स. गोल्ड फॉरेक्स और गोल्ड CFD, गोल्ड फ्यूचर्स आप यूज कर सकते हैं. और इफ यू डोंट हैव एक्सेस अबाउट गोल्ड फ्यूचर्स, देन यू कैन यूज गोल्ड फ्यूचर्स और यू कैन यूज इन FX फ्यूचर्स और यू कैन यूज दिस इन CFD फ्यूचर. तो कहीं भी ट्रेड कीजिएगा, रूल्स विल रिमेन सेम. either you are going to use this chart, either you are going to use GC. GC is a gold chart, gold future. So this chart, either you are going to use XAU/USD chart. So whatever you are going to use, price will remain same, gentlemen. Price, for example, if you are talking about this chart, if you are talking about this chart, for example, this is a chart, for example, 4 hours chart, it's going up. So if you are, this is XAUSD, gold CFT, and if you are going to talk about GC, the GC will remain same now. It is not going to change. Chart formation is not going to change. Either you are trading to forex, either you are trading to commodity, either you are trading to spot. It will remain same. Okay? तो इस पे जो कंट्रोल चलता है, तो in the entire world, this is being controlled by CME, Chicago Mercantile and Exchange. I will talk about zone. XAUSD spot भी है and XAUSD is CFD as well. XAUSD is CFD as well. Just wait, Prabhu. Just wait, Ajay bhai. We take broker margin. We open an account with broker, but we take exchange margin. Then where to open an account? Definitely, if your broker is if you are using a legal broker, and if you are going to take overnight risk, broker will not let you know with the broker margin. You can continue this trade with broker margin. No, you will have to go with only with exchange margin. Why I stop everyone not to trade into gold right now? There is a certain reason, and I am going to show you the certain reason. And the reason is CME chart. So if we are going to trade into gold, so this is the specs is 100 prions. This is if it moves 0.10 per prion. So if it moves $1, then either $10 plus or $10 minus will be if you are going to take one standard lot. Timing is here, but talk about margin. In this margin, if we are going to take one lot of gold according to exchange margin for overnight risk, then we have to pay 31,445 USD. There should be 31,445 USD plus. If you are going to, so how your broker is allowing you to trade with $100 or $500 when exchange is going to give you the margin of, for example, the current price is 4706 4706 into 4706 into 100. 4706 into 100 means 4706 is the price and 100 troy ounce means 4706100 divided by 31,445. So according to the rules, if you are going to trade into this product, according to the rules, if you are going to trade into this future, so 470,600 divided by 31,445 means you are entitled to take a margin of 1:14. But how much the broker order offer? 1:500. So leverage is a sweet poison. You can't go for huge leverage whenever you are going for a long trade. The next example I'm going to share with you. The next example I'm going to share with you, and that example is straightforward and clear. For example, I'm going to take an example of any crude oil. Means any product you are going to just click on this search button. Any product you want to trade, like forex, like futures, whatever you want to trade, just search over here that how much exchange margin is required. Maybe at initial stage you won't understand the value of this exchange margin, but once your account is wiped out, you will be able to understand what is the value of exchange margin. For example, this is silver. Either you trade into silver forex, either you trade into silver futures. So this is silver, and if we are going to trade into silver, we are not going to trade the April silver. We are going to trade into May silver contract, and we are going to take care. This is your 500 troy ounce, means even 0.005 moves, so it will move $25. Or the margin required for silver trading is 48,682 USD for a standard lot. 48,682 USD for a standard lot. Even next month this is asking for $52,000. Next month $52,000. So this is your silver margin is required if you are going to trade for overnight risk. So there's a couple of things which you have to learn slowly. So this is a chart of silver. SI is a SI comics, and if you click on futures, so SI, if you're going to trade in forex, so this is silver. So you can trade silver wherever you want. You can trade into XAG USD, XAG USD. That is also silver. So if you are going to trade XAG USD, for example, this is a chart of XAG USD. So a lot of problems, a lot of challenges that how we can we trade over here. This is your silver FX contract, and if you are going to trade in silver FX contract, why price is coming down from this specific price? Move on 6-hour chart, move on 5-hour chart, move on 4-hour chart, move on 3-hour chart, move on 2-hour chart, move on 1-hour chart, and there is something which is called zone. So it is not going to happen without zone. So we have to make it clear in the forex trading. We follow everything. Nothing is legal. Nothing is illegal. If you are able to understand whatever suits according to your profile, just move ahead. Just go ahead. So this, if price is coming back from here, your job is to just move. So you have to check that buy price is coming down from here. And if you are able to understand, that's great. Just check on 6 hours, just check on 8 hours. So we are able to find out there is a kind of zone, and so why price is coming down from this a specific price. Again, this is a chart of SI. SI means silver futures. So if silver future is coming from this a specific price, so why it's coming from this a specific price? Move and check it, and you will get it. So just without any reason, price can't. There is a pattern, filled, unfilled, filled. And if you go into depth of this specific chart, you will find out market will move only if there is a filled, unfulfilled pattern. So 75.656, why price is coming down from here? Because there is a zone. Are you able to understand a little bit? Now the second, this topic you have to practice a lot. This was not a part of today's topic, but I wanted to make it clear that we are not gambler. We are buying. Right now there is a situation in Dubai that a lot of people used to tell me that buy physical gold and keep it with you and you can sell it anytime. You won't be able to understand. My couple of friends, they wanted to shift from Dubai to India right now in the current situation, and they have a few kg of gold and they are trying to sell, but they are not getting the price for it. And the people who used to tell me physical is everything. If I have to sell it online, I will sell it. Boom. Boom, boom. Oh, now. So this was the first concept I wanted to teach you right now. I will just, you have to attend the tomorrow's class as well. The second topic of the day is known as zone finding. According to time frame analysis, you can trade on any time frame. If you are into global market, you can trade on any time frame. Any means any time frame. Daily, weekly, monthly, hourly, whatever time frame you want to trade, you can trade. For example, yesterday we were in office, and this is your NZDJPY. This is your NZDJPY. Yesterday we had a physical session in our office, NZDJPY. Without any reason, without any personal or this is a chart of 31st March. No one have any solid reason that why price is going up or coming down. No one have any solid reason. But as a trader, what is our job to do? Our job is to find the trade, place the order. This is our line. So above this line, we will find out supply zone. Supply zone is area where professionals are willing to short sell, and demand zone is area where professionals are willing to buy. The bigger market, the more you want to earn, the more you will have to learn. The more you want to learn, the more you will have to practice. There is an advantage into US market that you have a 23 hours long market. So you can trade from anywhere in the world, from Australia, from Switzerland, from New Zealand, Japan, from anywhere. But there's a disadvantage. There's a lot of rules. तो कुछ अच्छाई भी है, कुछ बुराई भी है, और उस बुराई को आप So from here, for example, right now we are on a 10-minute zone. This is a chart. Do we have any supply zone up to here? Yes, but this is not clear. Leave it. Do we have a supply zone up to here? No. Do we have a clear supply zone at this price point? If yes, you may type yes, and if no, you may type no. Supply zone is an area where professionals are willing to short sell. Means if NZD JP buy today, not today, tomorrow I will teach you one thing. By which, if you are a lazy person, you can make 300% profit on your account by doing a single trade. How much? How much? It doesn't look real, है भाई. फेंक दिया रही भाई सुबह सुबह. 300% of your entire capital. I haven't taught, but tomorrow morning I will teach you. 300% of your entire capital every month. How much? बिलीव नहीं हो रहा ना कि 300% कैसे बना सकते हैं एक ट्रेड में. तो हाउ मेनी टाइम्स विल हैव टू प्लेस दिस ऑर्डर? वन टाइम. हाउ मच कैपिटल रिक्वायर्ड? वन. मतलब 1 लाख लगा के 3 लाख कमा सकते हैं डॉलर. $1 लाख है, एक $1,000 से 3 लाख. मैंने कहा हाँ भाई, देयर इज नो एनी हार्म. बोले कि हाउ इट इज पॉसिबल. वी विल टॉक अबाउट दिस. देखो, सुबह सुबह लिटिल लिटिल कर लिया. यस, मैं सुबह सुबह लिटिल लिटिल कर लिया हूं. वेट फॉर दिस tomorrow morning and I will show you a live chart with a live trade in 1 year. मैं तो 600% बोल रहा था, फिर मैंने कहा ज्यादा फेंक दिया, थोड़ा कम करो, 300% करो. आई एम नॉट अ ब्रोकर. और हाउ मेनी ट्रेड्स in single trade? Have you ever heard in this current situation all trading firm is losing money, bleeding money? No. What exactly they are doing, I will teach you tomorrow. Don't worry, wait for tomorrow morning. मैं अभी पढ़ा सकता हूँ, लेकिन वहां तक अभी पहुंचाने में अभी जो 1-2 घंटा है वहां तक पहुंचाता हूँ. देन वी विल टीच यू टुमारो, डोंट वरी. और ये मेरा यहाँ बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग हैं जो मुझे फिजिकली मिले हैं. हनुमान बाबा मुझे फिजिकली मिले हैं, देखे हैं. मीनाक्षी से मैं बहुत रिसेंटली परिचित हुआ हूँ. परीक्षित मेरे साथ रुका है. So a lot of people they know me personally कि what is my trading style. Within a second, tuck 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 tuck. So they have seen my physical. I think Hanuman was with me in Muscat, and we were talking about. Hanuman भाई थे मस्कट में साथ में? नहीं थे. अच्छा. So कल का इंतजार कीजिए. First date this. Because when you have jumped into stock trading, you don't know ABCD. That's why I have made a commitment to you that I am going to extend this class for one more session. Means in these 2 months, if you are unable to complete, then we will extend you for one more session. Why? Because I know it's difficult. Now, so wait for tomorrow. First, let's complete. So when we are in zone marking, just train your eyes and train your brain. So in this chart of NZD/USD, there is a supply zone. Supply zone is area where professionals are willing to short sell. कल हम लोग ऑफिस में थे. कल हम लोग ऑफिस में सब लोग बैठे हुए थे. And yesterday, according to Indian time, it's yesterday. Let me show you. Is this a supply zone? If no, type no, or if yes, type yes. This is not an Indian chart. This is a global chart. Is this a supply zone where we are marking the line right now? We had taken this trade yesterday in our office in front of everyone, and I had told everyone whatever money you have, just put on the single trade. So according to this could be our entry line. This could be our entry line, and this was our stop. This was our. कल हमने ट्रेड लिया था. So when we are going to place a trade, first go with this Fibonacci retracement setting. We will share setting with you, don't worry. So this is a supply zone. Click over here. And when you will click, so over this, if price will come up to here, we will get 1:2. If price will come over here, we will get 1:3. And if price will come over here, we will get 1:5. So 1:2, 1:3, and 1:5. 1:2, 1:3, and 1:5. So if we are going to place a order, as I am telling you, click over here. This is your stop loss, and 1:5 minimum, and you can take up to 1:10. So did price touch this specific area, और क्या हमें 1:5 मिला? ये कल का हमारे ऑफिस का चार्ट था. हमारे पास कल कॉन्फो का एक मीटिंग था, फिजिकल मीटिंग. राजू भाई, आई थिंक यू आर अवेयर. शिशिर मिले थे मुझसे जी. शिशिर कल आया था ऑफिस में. शिशिर से पूछिएगा, शिशिर लाइव ट्रेड था ये. शिशिर को पूछिएगा. तो ये टच किया, हमें 1:5 में निकलना था. हमें 1:10 का मतलब नहीं था. हमने सब कल शिशिर से ही पूछा, शिशिर टेल मी वन थिंग, that why I am able to do it and you are unable to do it. Why I am able to do it and you are unable to do it. So price touched this specific area and it went down because due to supply chain. We marked on demand zone as well. I will show you on 1 minute chart. On the specific trade,